mslydiap. It is Friday. Hope you all are having a wonderful start to your weekend. I'm over here on storm watch, guys. There's a storm that's supposed to move through the state of Tennessee, and it's supposed to be in our area Saturday morning, and then a second round Saturday evening. If this video is uploaded, I made it through. But welcome back, everybody. Today I want to chat a little bit about how to live with joy as an older woman. I think this is really, really important to talk about in light of life and where we are right now and what's happening. I think everyone is going through a little something. I think we are dealing with some of the most trying times. I think it's a test of our strength, our faith, our ability, our love. I think it's testing every parts of us. And I think that even though it may seem like things are not getting better, I think there are still ways that we can live with joy. We may not be where we want to be right now. We may not be in that mental or emotional state that we want to be in, but you can still live with joy. And I want to talk a little bit about that. So if you're interested in watching this video, continue to watch. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Thank you for tuning in today. I am just so tired. I've had a long week. I had a lot of challenges that I had to go through this week. So I get excited when I get a couple of days off so that I can rejuvenate and I can recharge myself. And I want to talk today about living with joy, how to live with joy as an older woman. One of the things I think is important for you to do in having joy in your life is to prioritize practicing gratitude, being grateful for the things that you already have, being grateful for your life. I believe that's so important because a lot of times our focus goes on what's happening in our world and what's happening in our life instead of focusing on the good things that we do have. There's got to be some good. Just being here is a good thing. So we are learning how to practice and prioritize gratitude. One of the things I told you, I think I say it in a lot of videos now, when I get up in the morning, one of the things I do is thank God for waking up. I do that before I even put my feet on the floor. I try to lay there in silence. I saw a video, and I can't think of the guy that always talks about that. He has a lot of videos. He do motivational videos that he does. And if I think of his name or the channel name, I'll scroll it here. But he always talks about waking up in the morning. Those first 5 minutes of the morning are very crucial to how your day is going to start out, how you're going to shape it. So it's important not to pick up your mobile device when you first wake up in the morning, that you lay in silence for at least 5 minutes. And in those 5 minutes, you're going to kind of meditate, kind of pray and focus on getting your day started. That's a good time to do your stretching. I told you guys I have a stretch routine that I do every morning, and it has been something that has blessed my life because I am so much more flexible because of that. You know, when you first start doing something like that, you don't see the rewards of it. But as time goes on, you begin to realize, okay, this is something that's really working. And I realize that because of the job that I have that keeps me on my feet a lot, because I do a lot of catering of, dinners and lunches and moving things around, lifting and bending and all of that. And I realized that, I have not felt the effects of having anything going on with my knees or my back, getting down, getting up. So I'm grateful for that little bit of stretching that I do that helps me to stay flexible, keep my range of motion. I think that's important. One of the things that happens to women in their hips, and that's where we get a lot of, I think we lose a lot of our flexibility. So it's important that you keep those hips rotating and moving so that they can be strong and keep you flexible. So I kind of got off on what I was saying, but that's what I do in that space. And then I pray, and then I kind of speak affirmations of what I want that day to bring me. or what I want to be able to deal with in that day. Oftentimes I feel that my day can bring on a lot of stress. So I'll pray about that stress. And one thing I do know sometimes that the things that you speak on may come to you, so it'll teach you how to deal with it. So sometimes when you're saying, Lord, give me more patience, your patience will be tested to help you learn how to have patience. So be mindful of that. But that's some of the things that I do in that time is, just speak those things that I want my day to be. And then I thank God and I swing my legs over the side of that bed before I get up and get about my day. So making sure that you have a moment where you can practice gratitude and be grateful, even though it might be some hard things happening in your life. I think that's really, really important. Another thing I think that's important to be able to help you to live with joy is to prioritize self-care. We speak a lot about self-care. Self-care is not about just getting your nails done and, going to the spa and shopping. It's your mind, your emotional health, making sure you're actually feeding yourself positivity and taking moments to just rest. Just rest. I did not say sleep. I said rest. Women, we are, oh my gosh, we're just superwoman, right? We do everything. Sometimes I think our battery is empty and we would just keep going on empty. Don't know how we do it, but we do it, right? So we need to take moments to just sit down and to just relax, be in solitude and quiet, and maybe just listening to your body, what it's saying to you. Do you feel anything that feels out of sorts? Maybe you feel a little bit of pain. Maybe your eyes are tired. Maybe your body just feels like it needs to just be still. Taking moments to prioritize self-care is more than just the beauty part of it. It's about paying attention to things that your body is telling you. And making sure that you just relax your mind. Give your mind a chance to not be filtering in all of the noise of the world, whether it's at your job, whether it's with your family, or things you got to take care of, the bills that got to be paid, the shopping that needs to be done, the housework that needs to be done, the laundry that needs to be done. There's always something to do, right? Always something to do. But just taking a moment to just empty all of that. Just empty it. And just sit and think about you and focus on you. Maybe you want to just go take you a nice bath, a nice bubble bath. Maybe you have one of those foot massages that you want to just stick your feet in there and just allow them to relax. Or maybe you just want to get a comfort snack and just eat it. But take moments to prioritize self-care. Take a walk. Anything that brings you comfort and makes you feel like you're thinking about you. And if it's all of those other things, go ahead and do that too. Another thing I think is important is to stay active, to prioritize things that you enjoy. Oftentimes I think we put ourselves on the back burner. We know we do. We come last before everything. We're the fixers. And sometimes we put off those things that are important to us. So staying active and doing some things that bring you entertainment, things that you love to do, get involved in some things in your community. I talk about this often. It's not so important that you always have to be last in life. I think sometimes we think that we are cheating others or we're being unfair to others, especially in our families, if we don't put them above us. I feel that one of the reasons why women suffer so much from burnout is because we're always last. We always put ourselves last. So sometimes instead of, trying to take care of everything that everybody else wants, you can just take a day and say, hey, today is not going to be a good day for me because I'm going to prioritize myself today. I'm going to do some things that I enjoy. Maybe you want to go to your girlfriend's house and go have lunch, go to brunch, or maybe you're in a book club. You want to go do that. Maybe you have hobbies. I got a girlfriend that does pickleball. Maybe you want to do that. Maybe you want to go to the spa and just, take some time to pamper yourself and relax a little bit. Maybe you want to go to a movie or take yourself out to dinner. Get active. Maybe you are involved in your church and there's functions or things that's going on there that you want to be a part of. It's important that you don't always fill up your week with other people's priorities, that you prioritize yourself and do some things, stay active in life. I think when we become so secluded and we sit down and we cut off ourselves from entertainment, enjoyment, I think sometimes that's what takes our joy, because we don't have anything we feel that's important enough for us to feel happy about. So don't give up, doing things that bring you joy, the entertainment of life. Do some things, or either if you have not started something, figure out what you like. And if it's something new you want to take up, go do it. Painting, go do it. Sculpting, do it. Just find something that you enjoy doing, that you've never done before, and you'll be surprised how much joy that can bring to you to have something that's important to you, that's a passion for you. I also think it's important to focus on positivity. I have a friend that I talk to regularly every day, basically maybe an hour, 30 minutes to an hour every day. And this person, bless his heart, he loves to talk about current events. So he's always talking about politics and what's happening in the world. And I told him time and time again, I don't always want to be filtering in that negativity. Yes, it's stuff that's happening in the world. Yes, it's something that I need to know about, but on my terms. I don't want to have every conversation about the bad things that are going on in the world. I want some positive things. Call me and filter in some things. Pour into me some positive things that's happening in the world. Encourage me to not give up on life. Encourage me that things are going to get better. You got to have positivity poured into you. If you're always looking at all of the negative stuff in the world, how can you ever find joy in life? Because it's all your mind is filtering in. It's all the negativity that's happening around you. So focus on the positive things. Yes, you do need to understand what's happening in the world. Yes, you will know that everything is not always a bed of roses, but it does not have to be what you live, breathe, eat, and see every single day. I'm going to share 2 more things with you. I think it's important in helping you to find joy, and it's to laugh often. Oftentimes I'm called silly. Sometimes I have a sense of humor. I love to laugh. I love being happy. And it makes me feel good when people come in and they say, you're always smiling, because I want to keep myself happy. Laughing is natural, and it's something that will definitely boost your energy when you're smiling, when you're feeling good about life. Just being high on the fact that you woke up this morning should make you smile. So laughing is really good for the soul. Laughing is good to keep you living. It's important that you do that. I saw something somewhere, I can't remember, where it talked about how people who are angry and people who argue all the time or sad all the time were more susceptible to things like dementia and Alzheimer's. That's something to think about. And that final thing I'm going to say, and there's probably many more, but I just wanted to share a few tidbits with you all today, is to travel and explore. You are not too old to get out and see this world. You are not too old to go and explore and find some new things to be excited about, something beautiful to look at. If you are able and physically to be able to get up and move around, get out and see this world. Even if you're going across town, go see something different. Go explore some museums, some artwork, a new restaurant, go see a park, anything. Keep living. It's important that we keep living right now. I'm going to get serious for a minute. I think a lot of us are fearful because we hear so much stuff and it's hard to know what's happening, when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen. We hear a lot. We also see the divide. We also see the negativity that's happening around us. But it's important that you remember that you are responsible for you. And you can continue to build yourself and keep yourself from sinking in that dark hole. It's important that you do that. Find joy in life. I always say this too shall pass. Everything that happens in the world eventually has to pass. We know that life is going to always be full of ups and downs. It's just the nature of life. It's what it is. And we have to figure out how we are going to navigate ourselves through it. So try to find the joy in living as an older woman. Life ain't over. You can continue to have good things in your life, happy times in your life, beautiful friendships, great hobbies, good health. It's important that you keep living. And I just thought I'd share that because I think we need to be encouraged to keep doing that. I'm never going to stop. I don't care what no one has to say. I'm going to keep encouraging myself to keep living. And I hope that this will be something that will encourage you. So thank you all for watching. If you are new coming through the channel, hey girl, welcome. And I thank you for stopping in. I hope that something has been said that will encourage you to continue to come back. Check me out. And if you like me, go ahead and subscribe by hitting that button right now. But don't leave without giving me a thumbs up. And I really appreciate that. Keeps me trending here on this channel. And if you are one of my faithful sisters, followers, I love you. And I hope to see you all here again real soon. So take care. Have a wonderful weekend. And just thank God that, we have the ability to get up every day and we can decide how we're going to start our day out, how we're going to allow the things in this world affect us. It's up to us. So I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day.